People who take a common type of pain reliever called NSAIDs are at an increased risk of heart failure. Those findings from new research. As Lori Johnson tells us, this is the latest red flag about these drugs.
Robert Carnes is one of millions who takes an NSAID for achy joints, sinus pressure, or other types of pain. NSAID is short for non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drug. NSAIDs include naproxen like Aleve, ibuprofen like Motrin and Advil, and aspirin. NSAIDs also come in prescription strength doses, and those doses are what the study looked into.
A study of 10 million people shows the use of prescription NSAIDs increases the risk of heart failure by 20%. The risk increases with the amount of NSAIDs a person takes, up to 50% for people who take very high doses.
One of the authors of the study said our findings, which focused only on prescription NSAIDs, might apply to over-the-counter NSAIDs as well. Although over-the-counter NSAIDs are typically used at lower doses and for shorter durations, they are sometimes available at the same doses as prescription NSAIDs, and they may be inappropriately overused. This is just the latest of many warnings about NSAIDs. Previous research revealed they are responsible for 16,000 deaths each year and 100,000 hospitalizations from things like kidney failure, heart attack, stroke, and ulcers. That was Robert's problem. NSAIDs led to his painful ulcers.
That surprised me. I had no clue.
Gastroenterologist Daniel Newman says he sees a lot of patients with serious intestinal bleeding brought on by taking NSAIDs. He says you should be concerned if you
develop a change in the color of your stool, black, tarry bowel movements, you start to have vomiting or nausea, you're throwing up stuff that looks like coffee, black coffee ground-like material. Even in the absence of pain, this could be a sign of intestinal bleeding.
Despite the risks associated with NSAIDs, patients should talk to their doctor before they quit using them, because they do perform the important function of reducing inflammation. But you can often do that just by switching to an anti-inflammatory diet, one high in fresh vegetables and healthy fats, but low in sugar, carbohydrates, and processed foods. Lori Johnson, CBN News.